Okay, guys, I believe we're live. There's a first for everything, and it's going to be the first live broadcast for the HOU Life. So, if you're watching, thanks for joining this live stream today. There's really just one thing that I wanted to kind of try out and accomplish today, and if it works, we'll make it an ongoing thing, and that's really how I would like for it to be, and that is to kind of get interactive, to be able to answer some questions that people have been asking. There's been comments on the videos that I've not been able to get to, so hopefully we could do a little bit of that today, and hopefully we can make it an ongoing thing. So this is going to be a little bit interactive. If you don't get a chance to join live, that is perfectly fine. A lot of questions and suggestions have been put forth, but if you do catch the recording of this particular video, please do leave a comment or inbox me or just join the discussion, join the HOU group, and let me know what your thoughts are, what your questions are, and what parts of Houston, what stories in Houston would you like me to explore just a little bit more. So we'll crowdsource this out. So if you are live, if at some point you join the discussion here, please go ahead and post. You can post a comment. I can share it live here on StreamYard, and we can, I can just answer it right here on the spot. So feel free to add comments, questions, suggestions for future shows, and I'll talk a little bit about that. So let me just take a quick second here, and first of all, thank you all, because something really cool has happened here. 2,000 followers on Facebook. So that is absolutely awesome. It's amazing. I think 600 new followers were added after the Save Be Someone trailer was posted. So it's gotten a lot of love. I feel blessed that it's growing at this pace. And so I thought I'd get on live here, introduce myself a little bit, and answer a few questions. And that's probably going to be about it. Maybe just go about 10 or 15 minutes. But do not miss, probably in about 8 to 10 minutes from now, I'm going to tell you how you can go and meet the artist behind the Be Someone Bridge. You can meet with him, and he's told me it's cool. You can go and meet with him. And there is an entire gallery full of art and merchandise that you'll be able to pick up as well to support the Be Someone movement. So stay tuned for that. Cool. So 2,000 followers and 3 episodes in. Just for those who, of course, don't know me, my name's Adil Akhtar. I started this on a whim. Okay, last year, probably around January, February 2020, this thought came to mind, and it was born out of this thought that, or this perception I have, that we do not get enough love and enough props. Houston and the metro area just simply doesn't. We're the 4th largest city, but you wouldn't think that the way. It's almost like we're kind of forgotten at times. Now, the way our sports teams are, I don't blame, the rest of the country for overlooking us, but there's so much great stuff going on here. And I thought, one by one, I can highlight them. And certainly the Be Someone Bridge was one of the first things that was on my mind. But then, of course, the pandemic hits and everything got put on the back burner. But it was 100%, it was absolutely critical for me that this show be in person, be on location. I was going to do virtual stuff. And so hopefully we can continue that moving forward. Although, of course, as you all know, the numbers are going up. So got to be safe, and we'll continue to be safe on our journey. So let's see. I'm going to pull up some of the questions that were asked. There is a group associated with the page if you want to join. There's a couple of questions we posted on there. Let's see. I don't. So if you are joining live, again, feel free to ask questions, leave a comment. But here we are, 3 episodes in. By the way, if you've joined in the last week and you joined based on the Saving Be Someone episode, please do take a look at the first 2 episodes that came on. The very first episode, it was actually, there was 2 parts to it. It was a global tour of Houston, and it was a celebration of our diversity. So please take a look at that on the YouTube channel and as well as the Facebook page. So before I jump into the questions, like 4 or 5 right now, I do want to take a second to thank the sponsors of this show. And guys, these sponsors came on board when there was nobody. There was not maybe 10 followers, and they believed in the concept of showcasing Houston, highlighting Houston. And so I really hope anybody who's watching this and people who follow the show will show a lot of love to these businesses. So let me just take a few seconds and name them. First of all, Lane's Chicken. Lane's Chicken is a staple. It's legendary in College Station. If you are an Aggie, I'm sure you already know about them. Lane's Chicken is now open in Cinco Ranch in the Katy area. Lane's Chicken, you can go out there. They are absolutely amazing. The law offices of Omar Khwaja. I'll link up these their websites. Personal injury attorney, well decorated. He is an awesome attorney. Please go to him if you have any types of needs in that area. Personal injury. Also brought to you by Postal Express of Houston. You can contact Ed Sham Ahmed, good friend of mine, for all your needs. Again, Postal Express. Also brought to you by Easy Optical of Houston. They're located on 59 in Willcrest, and the Halal Guys of Houston. So all Houston favorites, all Houston small business owners, support Houston local. So a couple of questions that were sent in that I do want to address. All right. So, I think the most common feedback that I got from the first 2 episodes, was something along the lines of, man, I wish you had spent more time in Chinatown. Man, I wish you had, talked about the hate crimes, for instance, that were taking place, maybe dedicate a whole show to that. And especially the Fifth Ward. The Fifth Ward was teased at the end of the first episode, and people felt they wanted more. So I actually think that's absolutely wonderful. Well, here's the thing. So that was simply a tour of these individual areas. And I've been telling people I know each one of those locations, Chinatown, Little Saigon, the Fifth Ward, Allen's Landing, the Czech Heritage, they can and probably will all get their individual episodes. So stay tuned for that. I will be back in the Fifth Ward to do an entire show out there. There's just so much to cover. So maybe at the end of this year, possibly in January, season 2, that's where we're going to go. Somebody asked me about the pupusas. That was this dish that I ate, that I tried. They just want to know where that was from. And so that's from the Intermittent Cafe. They do have a presence on Instagram if you want to check them out. I believe they just do catering. They don't have a physical location, but if you go to the East End Farmers Market, you will find them there. But those pupusas were awesome. They're like $3 a piece. So it was amazing. So the Intermittent Cafe out in the East End. Another person asked about the talking door. So in episode 2, and I'll see if I can find a way to put this in here and maybe share it, but let's see. I'm going to try to share that particular clip. Okay. Well, I hope you all get a chance to see it here. Let me just run this so you guys see what the talking door is all about. This is the talking door. Nice to meet you. Hello. It's not in the mood to talk today, but that's okay. The talking door. Come check it out. In Little Saigon, right behind the War Memorial, we have. Okay. So somebody asked me about the talking door and the significance of the talking door. And so here's the deal with that. To be honest with you, I had no idea what it was. So I had to look it up, and it was kind of fascinating. I'm kind of glad I found out. But apparently there's a whole bunch of talking doors around Houston. I think it said that there was a uh, public art installation by Corinne Parker Lemoine in 2013, Text and French Alliance of Arts, and they basically put these doors out. And there is some significance behind this, which is that it collected the echoes of the language project. So I honestly don't know what that means. I found it somewhere on the internet. I think it was basically people got an opportunity in the local area to come and have their say and put something on the door. And if you do go there by the War Memorial in Little Saigon, you will see those little quotes from people. And so that's kind of basically what it is. And if somebody can find another talking door anywhere in town, let me know. But that's the only one I've ever seen. So another question that was asked: these sirens, were the sirens real? So when I was up on the bridge and I started running, yes, the sound of those sirens was absolutely 100% real. Now, were they after me? I don't think so, but I wasn't going to take a chance, so I took off, and that was that. But I hope you enjoyed that segment, kind of going up there, and yeah, there was all kinds of crazy stuff up there. You know, and that kind of brings me to the point with the Be Someone movement, and I'll kind of end it on this note, and also give you the information about how to support the Be Someone movement. So the artist that from 2012 continuously painted that bridge, he obviously had to go paint it, and then it'll get painted over by somebody, and then he'd go back and do it again. And so really, I guess at this point, it's like, why bother? It's going to get painted over. So now the movement, the Be Someone movement, is all about taking that piece of art and putting it in a different location, allowing this artist to paint over maybe a replica of a bridge, or create a mural, although I would prefer, like a replica of the train track somewhere, and put it in a prominent area, put it in Discovery Green, put it in her Memorial Park, maybe on I-10 by where the Mount Rush-Hour, what are they called that, where the four presidents are, but somewhere which is prominent, and somewhere that we can continue its legacy going. So that was the whole point of that. Now, let me just finish that off. So if you want to go, and if you want to pick up some merchandise, some art from the Be Someone movement, support the Be Someone movement. I spoke to the artist, and he did inform me that this Friday, the 20th, he will be at University of Houston Clear Lake. So the University of Houston Clear Lake, they have, I believe it's called the Bayou Building. That is where they have this art gallery and the entire Be Someone, all the art, the merchandise. It's all going to be there for you. It is really cool. Go check it out. And yes, the artist who's typically not there, he will be there on Friday. So if you want to go meet him, say hello, and pick up some merchandise or art to support him, please go ahead and do so. So I think really that is kind of what I wanted to cover. There's a couple of comments that we have over here. So this is good. This is from a friend of mine. Says there's a place on Highway 6 South that sell pupusas. Not sure if they are halal, so they might have a vegetarian option. So yes, pupusas. Apparently you could put anything in them. So the one I went to, they were putting like spinach. They were putting all kinds of stuff. The one I have happened to be chicken, but they do pork and all kinds of other stuff. But yes, so it is an El Salvadorian dish if you want to go give it a try. Also, request episode to do the third ward, Southside, and of course there will be an episode. I've been teasing this and promising where we cover. This will be an entire episode where we will talk about slab culture. So that's one of those things that Houston is known for, and something that definitely fascinates me as well. So we're gonna take a look at that. So definitely, the wards of Houston are coming. I think eventually I'm probably gonna do like a neighborhood versus neighborhood kind of thing just for fun, right? So like like the Montrose versus Uptown. I don't know. maybe pit the suburbs against each other, right? Start a civil war. I don't know, but you're going to get a little bit of it all. So awesome. Thank you guys for joining. Keep putting in suggestions. We've gotten a lot of great suggestions. The next few episodes, by the way, this Sunday, the episode is going to be a little bit shorter. It's probably going to be right here in this little home studio of mine. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some frequently asked questions about Houston. So all those, about the Cowboys and the, us being like the deep South and people thinking we got cactus growing in our back, all those crazy, silly things. Don't worry, I got you, Houston. I'm going to answer all of that for y'all. After that, the week after that, Sunday, guys, don't miss this. This is probably the most heartwarming of all the episodes that's going to come through for season 1. And that is going to be where you're going to see this beautiful friendship that was forged between a gentleman who was out trying to help homeless people, this big 6'2", big white Southern guy. And he spots this gentleman who is, he's Muslim, and it looks like he just came out of the mosque. He's wearing his traditional clothes. And he chases after him, and the poor homeless man takes off thinking he's done something wrong. Lo and behold, 10 minutes later, they forged a friendship, and the community came behind this story and this gentleman, and they helped him get home. They helped this homeless man who was down on his luck, who was living behind a dumpster. They helped him get back to where he needed to go. You don't want to miss that one. And of course, right after that, we're going to cover the Astrodome. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. So there you have it. Wanted to try out going live and do a little live broadcast. And hopefully people will continue to leave comments and suggestions. And, we'll take it from there. So it's like pouring where I am right now. So let's leave it at that. All right. Thanks for all the love, guys. Very pleased. 2,000 plus followers. Keep inviting your friends and family. Let's keep growing this, and let's show everybody what the HOU is all about. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. See you soon.